So this morning, we're getting ready to go seed some sedan grass. We got the skid steer and the pallet loaded up, and I'm gonna help Dad get loaded up on seed, and then I gotta go custom cut some alfalfa today. So I'll bring you back when we start loading the drill. Dad's checking the crop depth.
What you got the doors for?
Yeah. Previously we're seeding millet, which is a much smaller seed compared to the big sedan. And so we're metering and see if we can use that same roller or not. I'll keep him busy for a few hours, and I'm gonna go home, take off with the swather, go cutting. And here's the oats we had seeded. That's coming up pretty well, minus foxtail. That's coming up really nice. Excited to be cutting that later. Pretty nice for a hoe drill. Well, I haven't been videoing because you'll see in a second how fast I can go here. Just bring you guys back once I get on some straight round. So I have finally got everything opened up. And finally got on some straight lines. Compared to our other auger and reel header, that one has a sickle and guards. Reel goes in a circular motion to throw it to the back, and then there's two augers in the back to then throw it to conditioners, which crimps the hay, which then makes it dry faster. And this header is a rotary or a disc bind, so that it's just like little lawnmower blades, two on each little spinner, and what they're called turtle shells. They throw the hay up, and then they're what they call accelerators, and they throw the hay to the back. And then rather than having augers, this just goes straight to the crimper. So this design is much faster than auger and reel. Beautiful crop this year. Look at those fat windrows. Awesome. healthy crop. So, you know, you go and look at the hay. It's kinked there, and kinked there, so that now there's more places of the broken plant for moisture to get out, because in order to wrap this into a bale, it needs to be out of dry moisture. Otherwise it'll spoil if you try baling it up too wet. Awesome. More than impressed with this thing. And this is way better than last year's crop. She's just about hip. But last year's crop was, oh boy, I don't even know, knee high. Some people got 2 cuttings of alfalfa. Alfalfa is a perennial. Alfalfa grows more than once a year, so last year, for how dry we were, some people did get a second cutting, but it definitely was not good for moisture. And I bet you this field alone will be more bales than all of the cuttings on the same field last year. That's how dry we were last year. But this is doing a very nice windrow. Just look at that. Can't get over how nice it looks. So, don't have too much left here, especially for how fast you can go with this thing. And after that, I'm not sure what we're up to the rest of the day. The furthest,
the bottom one, there's 2 of them here.
The furthest one back.
It's this one here, right?
Correct.
This one here.
Yeah. We're changing out a fuel line hopefully here. And this morning I forgot my camera, but we changed a hydraulic. What is this? Just a hydraulic?
Yeah, it's a high pressure line.
That goes from the pump to the back, and nice little, I bent the flare just so you could see the crack here. But that was fun fishing through behind the loader mounts and everything on our 8430. So anyway, went in for dinner, and now we just gotta hopefully change out this fuel line because this semi.
Oh, I don't know, Gannon.
Dad was gonna see if the fittings will even move, and if not, we'll postpone this, farm it out.
Yeah.
We'll be postponing.
I wonder if I should take and get that little blue torch, Gannon,
Yeah.
and heat that up a little bit. That blue torch motor, I suppose, is salt and shit.
Oh. I suppose that's where it'd swirl.
Yeah. Let's see.
Got the proper work attire on this morning too.
Mm.
Careful.
Oh, where's the trigger at?
So anyway, we must have a pinhole in the line. So I remember last fall we had put a black hose over it and a hose clamp, and it would no longer leak.
It was a quick fix.
Yeah.
We're hauling hay.
Yep.
Blowing fuel everywhere.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It was drip, 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 and then it got to be a run.
Yeah, because we were trying to mess with it and it kept getting worse.
Decided it wanted to take the long way out. You see how the rubber is deteriorating?
Yeah. Starting to leak again.
Yeah.
The reason it started leaking is because this clamp here.
Yep.
So Dad's thinking of either getting a new one or not putting it on at all. Because the rubber on it must be all gone. So we want to haul ditch hay as soon as we get it made. switching out the bezel here to have chrome and a LED clearance light on the bottom. But we gotta figure out how to run those wires. Yeah, you could. Yep. And then Dad took apart the fuel line. See the hole there. Pretty dang good hole. So we're gonna take a closer look at this.
Think I should put gas on? Show them, guys. This Arctic cat is so fast that I'm doing 107 miles an hour and I'm sitting still. I put 200 miles on just chicken fence. I only went 3/4 of a lap. I bet that better put some gas on.
Okay. So today, I'm gonna let this one sit and gonna run the old swather, but I gotta blow the radiator out before I get too crazy. So I'm gonna back this up to the shop. So Dad's gonna go check where the oats and millet are 3 miles south. Gonna see neighbor lost an animal, so we were gonna go see if she's anywhere down there. But while Dad's doing that, I'm gonna blow the radiator out. Then I'll be giving her on some ditches. So I just got rolling here, cutting the ditch right in front of home, and ditches aren't looking too bad. We always have a little foxtail patch right in our ditch here. Must be a little low because water always pools up, so it always kills the grass. But we'll see how she goes. Dad. This is the best ditch hay we've had in a long time. I videoed it, but previously this spring, instead of clicking the auto steer button here or having a, we had a foot pedal switch, but I'd put it up on the armrest here. Turn this down. Instead of having all that, I finally wired up a John Deere rocker switch. So now it feels a little bit more natural. And then now both swathers are the same exact way to engage the auto steer, so there's no confusion when you switch between swathers. So this is the straightest ditch we have right in front of home here, and the widest one, so figured I'd just try out the auto steer right in the ditch here and see if I wired the switch correctly. Well, I decided to go and start cutting again. And a lot wetter than last year. So luckily, neighbor was driving by and had long enough chain to get onto the highway, and then pull me out. So let's not do that again. So it's about 9 o'clock now. She's just about getting tough out. Looks like Dad's stopping to visit. I think he hopefully finished up for the day. Got all caught up on the ditch tops. So let's see what he's up to.
The east side is anywhere from 21 to 34.
Oh, you didn't finish up yet then?
Well, I finished by hitting.
And I was like, oh, I should bring a cane just in case. Well, I already used it.
Which will go?
Sears's.
Huh?
Sears's.
What they use?
The Ford.
Really?
Yep. Pulled me right out. Said the gravel road I cut north-south on was too tough because it's already 9:30 for the night. But I'm going to finish these last two passes here against the shelter belt, and I will also call it a night. I don't know who made a mess there.